Hello, welcome to Lessons in My Diary. On this lovely episode, we have Mrs.
Sharon Ssekimpi.
So, if anyone has not heard about Sharon Ssekimpi, who is Sharon Ssekimpi?
Sharon Ssekimpi, I'm a Christian, and I think that I advocate for education. I'm passionate about education, and I also serve as the Sunday school teacher at St. Stephen's Church, the Hidden Ampere, the chairperson of Daughters of the King at St. Stephen's Church still, and I'm a warden still. And I'm looking forward to seeing that the mindset is changed under the tailoring industries. That's why I'm the education officer. And guess what? By the end of it, you might also become a tailor, as I wish you to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have. What drove you into the education sector and why tailor?
Now, growing up, I wanted to be a teacher. And I wanted to be teaching literature in particular. Then, from my senior six, I went ahead and applied for jobs. The jobs that I was applying for were for teaching. So I went to a school in Kawempe, Lukade. It's called Waterback Senior School. And I passed the interview where I became the nursery teacher. Later on, I upgraded and became an assistant teacher, teaching primary 4 and primary 5. I was teaching English. Being passionate about teaching. So this drove me to learn because I love being around kids. I love seeing them learn what I am teaching. Every time they come back and say, "You talk English," it gives me pride to even move on with a big smile ear to ear. And then from there on, my background in tailoring is I'm a child of a tailor. My parents are tailors, and my father has been tailoring for over 20 years of service. He knows how to deal with everything concerning tailoring, but he majored specifically, he specialized in the interior designing. That is curtains, beddings, and nets, sofa sets. So that's what he really did. Then, as a child of a tailor, I never really wanted to become a tailor. Yes, I'm speaking from a honest truth. From the school where we went, they used to tell us tailors are failures. Tailors are dropout courses. It's a dropout course that you can go to. If you're a tailor, maybe you failed mathematics, that's why you have to do tailoring. That's the option you have. So in my head, I looked at myself as being a teacher, teaching at any one of the wonderful schools. I actually wanted to go to Gayaza to be teaching English there and literature. Then, here comes a blessing in disguise. That is when COVID hit us. When COVID hits, I realized even teachers were at home. Yes. Now I looked at what the way out, what can we really do? So my brother was like, we have a sewing machine at home. Where are you going next? We could do masks. I'm like, masks? I feel like, no, this is not me. You know, when you're still in that denial part of it. Then we started by making balls from the porcelain bags. And you know this inside thing that comes from the TV set? It's where we started from. And I saw, so hands-on skills can earn something. Imagine we're in lockdown, but people wanted the balls to play games. So because they had nothing to do, so this was like an activity that could join them. Then later on, my father was able to pitch for a contract in marketing. And I saw money.
They said no going back.
No going back. I just have to now redefine what tailoring is, who are tailored, and who is a tailor. So that's where I brought my passion of education into the field that I'm in.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is very amazing. So it looks like basically the tailoring is in family.
Yeah. I'm a child of a tailor, so tailoring has taught me till university.
So the
Passion.
came out of the family bit, but however you are resisting.
Totally. Me, I never saw myself as a tailor. Never.
Lessons would you give out there to anyone out there who has been in your situation before, whereby when COVID hit and then they didn't find like they had a plan way forward? Which advice would you give them, because you were in that phase before? And probably most of us have been in that phase of life of something. Probably you've lost a job, probably you've been looking for work has got lost. As a young man, you've finished, or as a young lady, you've finished studying, but you're failing to get work. Which advice would you give these people in terms of, as an education, what can they do to move forward and gain these skills,
Okay,
like you did?
now, one of the things that I want to unlock from the people, to be in a skill, my dear friends, it's not that you're a failure. It's not that you're in a dropout course. It ends at any one point that you are going to fail. Mind you, if you have a skill, you have money. Because what you're doing, the moment they're able to see a tangible thing coming out of your skill, they are ready to buy. And people buy what they are able to see. Yes. For many, they have to spend time talking about what they do. But someone is able seeing that this is a fraud. Why not? And also, I want to remind people out there that at the center of every skill, there is mathematics.
Wow.
People, when they're in school, they say, I hate mathematics. But beginning with money that you touch, you have to count. That is nine. Now, when it comes to the skill, if you're in welding, at any point you have to know about the angles. You have to know where does the door look. So all those are measurements. When it comes to tailoring, mathematics is at the core center, because you have to measure. If you don't know how to measure as a body size, what are you going to do else? You have to measure and get to know that these are the kind of meter that I need for the breast to come out. This is the measurement I need for the trouser to come out. So if you don't have it, then I don't know where you're gonna go. So mathematics is at the center of every skill. Now, when it comes to the question that you have asked, it's really wonderful. It's a very, very informative way that we could teach people. When we come to the system, our education system, it trains us to be able to be employed.
Yes.
Meant to create employment.
Yes.
Where money is, it's supposed to be in the white collar job. But there is money that is undeniable, that is in a skill. Because it's you who tags the price. It is not anyone else. Like, when you're working into the white collar sector, there is a range of money.
Yes.
But when it comes to a skill, guess what? Today I can come and tell you, yes, the material is now at 150,000, inclusive of my labor cost. You'll be paying me 300,000. I come to you with a budget explaining my labor cost, the material cost, the utilities that I've encountered. This all comes to the amount that I have for that skill that I'm giving you. I'm the one tagging the price, the skill that I am giving you. This not only happens to tailoring, but it also happens to any other skill, whether you're in mechanic, whether you're in plumbing, whether you're in carpentry. So, and people have to understand that with a skill, if it turns on, you're never going to fail in this. Because one, I'm speaking from a perspective as a tailor that nobody can walk naked. So definitely you are attaching something. Everybody needs a cloth.
Yes.
So they will look for it. You just have to have a humble beginning. Slowly by slowly, in the next 3 years, you're gonna be the next big thing.
Wow. I like the way our conversation has gone into finance, it has gone into empowering with you to attain skills, and it has gone into the ability to determine your own price in terms of your skill set and in terms of your labor. But one thing we need to understand is you can determine that price through different skills, such as soft skills, such as different lessons within the sector or within the skill factor. So which 3 hard lessons do you believe anyone out there who wants to enter into the skills world should have at the core as they study these skills and as they begin to work into the creativity and skills world? Because I believe the creativity and the skill world is interrelated and intertwined. So which core behaviors or habits these people should have?
Now, among the things that I believe in, fact is God. Everyone, you should have God. And why I say God, that is faith, hope, and believing you can. The second one is know who you are, where you've come from, where you want to be.
Is that your why?
Yes, I'm answering the right. You know who you are. Where do you want to be? Are you comfortable with the situation you're in? Or you feel like this is not the situation I'm supposed to be in. There's a better place for me. Then the other thing that people forget about, passion does not come and just like that. Alongside passion, you should have another thing, which is the perseverance.
Yes.
Be resilient, be consistent, be available. When you make sure even your word matters. Even when you say that, according to the skill I provide, if you're charging 100,000, let that 100,000 be a consistent at least for a year. People get to mark. So, for example, Sharon Design had price tag for labor is 100,000, and in that 5 days you're gonna get your clothes. Definitely, people are going to mark that brand. That it's 5 days, it's when I get my clothes, and it's 100,000, the cost of the price, based on whatever you mention for.
Consistency is key.
Consistency, perseverance, be realistic, resilience in this, and major thing is make sure what you mention, what you deliver.
Finally, Lessons from My Diary is a podcast that talks about health, wellness. I'm glad you tackled the wealth. So, finally, which health lessons or wellness lessons do you leave for us that you feel are very essential in our life?
Now, there is a disease that really coupled best in the field that I'm in, the tailoring field, and it is called musculoskeletal disorder. The musculoskeletal disorder does not come in at the age of 25. But as you grow older, you develop things in result to pressure because you see and the swelling of your leg, your eyes are also really getting old that you cannot see the light. So this is the musculoskeletal disorder that really injures our people. But it comes along with you understanding how to deal with it. First of all, if you're a killer there, stand up and search for a bit, come back. Second, and make sure that you take a lot of water, you take a lot of fruit, and if at all you really don't, you feel like the fruits that you're having in Uganda are not fresh enough, the vegetables are not fresh enough, there are options of supplements that you can take on to guide your well-being. Because we still need this person, we still need the knowledge that you have to be transferred to another person. And this is a very plea that I can request every fashion designer, a tailor that is out there. Make sure that you have a limit behind. Let your legacy flow. If your skills stay with you, it dies with you. But if at all, make sure that this skill is transported to another person. There is a limit there is a legacy that should live beyond. So in the wellness, it's not only about your wealth, but what lineage and legacy are you living?
I reckon. Wow. I love the fact that you talk about legacy. I'm all about legacy, and legacy to me means doing something right now for your future generation. Yeah, prioritizing your future self and your future generation, but not just prioritizing present day. Yeah. So, as we wind up, Sharon, let's say I would like you to give us or tell us more details about Uganda Tailors Association.
Okay. So, Uganda Tailors Association is an umbrella body for tailors to unite, empower, professionalize, and advocate for the tailors' rights. Where we were formed in 2012, it was founded after analyzing the situation that tailors were becoming voiceless in the sector. And what we're looking forward to is to see that we embrace, celebrate the tailors that have made sure that everyone looks fantastic, because nobody can knock me. And we look forward to the services like job placement, market linkage, mentorship programs, and skills upgrade. We have the World Tailors Day celebration that happens every 28th February, and we call upon every tailor to come, at least get to know that there's a day that they break through. And if you're a child of a tailor and you're out there, on the 28th of November, we're going to be at Coach Hotel to analyze what best can we give to people to understand that tailoring is also a profession.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lastly, Sharon.
Yeah.
Lessons from my diary has the culture whereby they gives us very profound lesson they believe everyone should have. Then they tell us who they would want to see on the podcast after them or in the nearby place. Okay. Then finally, leave a question to the next guest. Okay, then they thought about it.
All right. I have quite a number of people, and I really want to know with just one theory. I have quite a number of people that I want to call, but let me start with the 3 lessons that I can give. The first lesson is perseverance. The second lesson that I would love to share to people: if you're a young leader coming up, things like she annoyed me, he annoyed me, I don't work it so, I don't work it so, that does not work in the relationship. Everyone is a friend, and everyone is an opportunity. So opportunities are everywhere. Everyone is an opportunity. Everyone is your network. And the third one that I want to say, please have a strong, firm foundation that you can stand for you, even in the closed doors. Yes. That at least if they say, Derek, do you know Sharon? He can stand firmly and say, I know Sharon, for the following reasons. It might be only 2. At least they are ready to stand out for you, and that's a green light for you to continue with any opportunity that comes to pass.
So basically, have people out there who will speak your name that you may never follow up in them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Though I don't want to use the same term, but I wanted to give them these are the things that people have been saying about, but it still runs, it's continuous, generation after generation. So they told me to listen to it. It's gonna be hard. Please, it's gonna be really hard, but firstly, I would love to see Sylvia Mulinga.
Sylvia,
in Uganda. Oh. And the reason I love the leadership system that you're using in MTN, and I would love to know how you do it. The second person that I'm calling upon Ronald Eligo, the Executive Director of Touch the Slum Foundation in Namuongo. The third person I'm calling is Nyankobito Sharon. She has her own YouTube channel, and she's one of the people that I would love to come because her life is a lesson, and a lesson to take over in the diary.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. So,
This side.
you're going to leave us general question for one of these guests. I'm not mentioning it right now. When the guest comes, I'll address the question,
Yeah.
and then I'll identify who mentioned the question to the guest. Help me with my reader. You write down.
I read the question down. I break him down.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Sharon.
Welcome.